Hi guys! As you may know, I lost my dog Wasabi, but I'm not going to stop knitting the dog sweater. I've decided to continue knitting and donate them to the rescue dog. My dog had brought me happiness for the past 11 years. Now I'm going to give them back to the dogs. I might need your help because I am interested in knitting sweater of various sizes. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, today I'm going to show you pretty much basic dog sweater. So I'm not going to show you everything. I just want to, give you a little tip for this Raglan increasing. I already show you how to do this stitch in my second channel. Okay. Here is my basic dog sweater. Pretty basic, increasing towards to the leg, right? But for the back piece, I add beautiful cable. Sometimes people say, cable is too much, but basic dog sweater is too simple. There you go. Here's my solution. Add this beautiful Raglan increasing instead of simple increasing. Okay? I already show you how to do it in my second channel. If you really want to know detail, just go check them out. Okay? So I am going to apply this increasing technique. And everything else is basic dog sweater. Okay? If you want to watch step by step of the basic dog sweater, there's a link in my description box. Today, I want to focus on that increasing part. Everything else, just, quick. Okay? So, let's do the knitting. I'm not going to do the math or anything. You can watch other video. Here's the leftover yarn that I use. Okay, so cast on. I made 60, which is multiple of 12. So you can pick any number with multiple of 12. And the rib, which is the neck rib, this is top down sweater. And I connect first. So I actually made the 61 cast on, and I just lost the one stitch. So now 60. And the rib, neck rib would be repeat of knit 2 and purl 2. 2 by 2 ribbon. And I knitted it about 3 inch. Now start knitting for body. I changed the needle one size up. And now I have to actually place the marker. You have to actually find the mid chest stitch. Okay, usually I use the the first stitch as a mid chest, but this time no. I count 15 or 16 stitches away from the beginning marker. It's just about quarter stitch count of total stitch. My total stitch is 60 divided by 4 is 16. So I count 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. Why somewhere around there? Because my mid stitch has to be top of the knit stitch. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I don't want to increase near the beginning marker. This is why I'm doing it. So prep row, 2 rows all knit. I changed the color of the yarn. That's because that way it's easy for you to see. Okay, so just knit 2 round. Okay, and I am going to place the marker for the mid stitch. Mid stitch is for the dog's front, mid, center of the dog's front. Okay, there we go. I use the temporary marker, and now it's closed, so I am going to replace the regular marker. So knit until the marker and remove the red clip-on marker and replace the round one and knit one. This is going to be center of dog's front sweater. Okay, and then just knit 2 rows, and then increasing starts right after that. Anyway, increasing starts row number 1. Okay, so knit until last 3 stitch. Again, the reason why mid stitch is away from the beginning marker, because I need to start increasing 3 stitch before the mid stitch. And yeah, you can actually place the mid stitch maybe 4 stitch away from the beginning marker, but that's not good. I'll tell you why later, okay? If I remember. Anyway, 3 stitch right now. So center stitch is in between markers. And now 2 stitch down. Okay, 2 stitch down from the current stitch. So which is the, right in the, okay, right in 1, 2, green stitch. You know what I'm saying? 2 stitch down. I put the needle in and I pull the working yarn. This is increasing extra stitch. Okay, then knit original stitch. And I'm gonna go back that stitch again to increase. So this is second extra increasing stitch. There you go. And then knit original and one more. Okay, so into the same stitch and make the extra increasing stitch. So I increased 3 stitch and then knit, and this is it for right side, and slide the marker and mid chest stitch, knit 1, always 1 stitch there. Then left side, knit 1 first and then increase kicks in, and I'm gonna use the crochet hook because it's easy. Just put the crochet hook into the same stitch and pull the working yarn. That's it. And I'm gonna put it on left needle first because I just want to make sure the length. Okay, so then slide, then knit original, and you do 2 more times because 3 increasing each side. You know what I'm saying? And again, I've already uploaded how to do it step by step in my second channel, and I'm gonna put the link in the description box. So if you wanna see, you go ahead. Anyway, so there you go. I increase 3, 4, right and left. Then knit until begin marker. This is row number 1. This is the toughest row, I believe. And rest of them are so easy. And row number 2. Just knit until the increasing area, and you have to knit over knit stitch, and whenever you see the increasing loose stitch, yarn back, slide 1 stitch like that, purlwise, then knit over knit stitch. And again, slide 1 purlwise, there you go, and knit over knit stitch. That's it. Super easy. Okay, slide and knit. Then obviously mid stitch is knit stitch, so just knit. And left side, you do exactly same thing. So knit first one and slide, knit and slide. One more knit, then one more slide. That's it. And knit around, okay? And row number 3, knit until last 2 stitch before the marker. So now it doesn't really matter with the increasing stitch or just a regular stitch. Just knit until last 2 stitch before the marker, and there you go. Those two, slip slip knit, SSK, slip slip, then knit 2 together. There you go. And then slide the marker, knit mid stitch, knit, and now knit 2 together. Then knit 1 round. That's it. Okay, easy. And next row should be last row of the increasing on it, and you just have to repeat row number 1 and row number 2 until your desired length. And in next clip, I want to talk about the leash opening really quick. So remember, row number 4 of the increasing is just knit. Okay, so here you have to count stitches from the mid stitch evenly, and 7 stitches for the leash opening. Okay, if you want to go bigger, go ahead and just knit until the leash opening marker, and you have to bind off. I'm using the 2-row buttonhole technique, which is first row, bind off, just like that. Okay, so if I say 7, you have to bind off 7 stitches. And whenever you come back, there's no more stitch, right? Because I just bind off. And you just have to add, 7 stitches. That's it. Okay? And now I come back to the increasing row number 1. I just want to make sure, which stitch you're going to use for the increasing. Okay? So row number 1, knit until last 3 stitch before the marker, and always use the mid stitch, right? And count 1 and 2, 2 stitch down. Put the needle in and make the extra increasing stitch like that, and then knit original. So increasing and original. That's it. Okay. So again, this increasing technique, if you want to see step by step, I put the link down below. I have second channel and introducing all kinds of the stitch, raglan increasing, stuff like that. So if you want to see, go ahead and check them out. Okay. In this video, I just want to show you little tips how to use this, raglan increasing. Okay. So anyway, I just increase for the left side as well. Okay. And maybe one more. There you go. You don't have to use the crochet hook, if you don't want to. Okay. But to me, this way, it's a little bit easier. Okay, so this is row number 1, increasing. And whenever you reach the back of the sweater, which is, where you bind off for the, leash opening. Okay, now you add in the new stitch. I bind off 7 stitches, so I add 7 new stitches. Okay? There you go. And whenever you add 7 new stitch, just keep knitting. By the way, you use this 2-row buttonhole technique for the leg opening as well. So I increase enough. Okay, I repeat it 5 times, and now I have enough stitch count. So now leg opening. Okay, so use the temporary marker and make sure it's big enough. Okay, and the location of the leg should be, close to the mid chest. So count from the mid chest, evenly, right and left. Okay, and use the 2 rows buttonhole technique. And after this, no more increasing. Okay, and just after the leg opening, keep knitting until enough length for the front piece. Front piece has to be shorter than back piece because they have to pee. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you everything. Okay, just keep knitting. Okay, now I did the leg opening and knit enough length for the tummy. Okay, so now I have to make sure where is the only front piece. About the half, but little less than half would be ideal. Okay, because I want to cover side of the dog, right? So it's really up to you. But anyway, I knit until the biggie marker, right? But where I want to keep for front is quite shorter. So there's the leftover stitch. Okay, so this is what I mean right there. So I have to transfer. Okay, so now I have to divide by front and back piece. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna keep the front piece with the scrap yarn. I'm gonna use the little tube. Lately, I'm quite obsessed because super easy, tool. Whenever you keep the stitches, sometimes you use the stitch holder, right? And sometimes I use the scrap yarn. Now I use this tube, the elastic tube. This is so easy, okay, to, keep them together. Well, sometimes, if it's stitch holder, it's not flexible enough, right? So if you're gonna put it on the sweater to the dog, it's rigid. So use the scrap yarn. But if you use this tube, so much easier. Okay. Anyway, now I'm gonna leave the front stitches, like that until I finish the the back piece. Okay, back piece longer than front piece, and little by little I'm gonna decrease on the side. Okay, so there's little carve around the side area, and decreasing technique easy. Knit one, then SSK, one stitch decreasing right there. SSK I already did earlier, so you know how to do it. And then knit until last 3 stitch, then knit 2 together and knit 1. Okay, so quite easy. right here, knit until last 3 stitch and knit 2 together and knit 1, and decreasing row number 2 or purl, and you just repeat row number 1 and row number 2 until your desired length, which is back piece. Okay, and whenever you hit the desired length like that, okay, that's plenty. I'm gonna actually start knitting up. Okay, so I need front piece back on the needle. See, look at this. If you're using this tube, there you go, easy peasy. Okay, and now there's the no more stitch on the side, right? Obviously, so you have to knit up. Okay, knit 3 up and skip 1, knit stitch space, and then again knit 3 up, something like that, and both sides should be same, stitch count. If not, don't worry about it really. And front piece, there's a stitch left over, so knit straight, and the other side knit up again. Okay, and add 2x2 ribbon, which is repeat off, knit 2 and purl 2. If you need to adjust the stitch count, you can adjust with the knit 2 together or make one right or left, either way. Okay, that's about it. There you go. This is done. Okay, so it's pretty much basic dog sweater, but little accent for the front increasing. It's really nice. This is it for today. If you wanna knit quite basic dog sweater with little accent, this is the one. Again, I don't have a dog with me anymore, so I can't put this on to my dog. But again, I am going to continue knitting dog sweater and donate them to the poor babies, even cats as well. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.